Live here at the Stronghold Fire in Cochise County. Dan Duchan, the emergency director for Cochise County, coordinating things here today and yesterday here for the fire. And Dan, thanks for joining us this afternoon. We ironically had scheduled an interview with you today last week about fire preparedness.
Yes. Good afternoon, Todd. Thanks for having me here. Dan Duchan with Cochise County Emergency Management. And yeah, you're right. We had scheduled a wildfire preparedness interview just a couple days ago, and we thought it would be better to do it out here at the site so folks understand what's going on here and how we do our evacuations and public alerts.
Well, just quickly before we get into the fire update, talk about what we were going to talk about, because obviously as we head into fire season here, we've already got our first big fire of the fire season here. And how can people best be informed and caught up to date with notifications?
Yes. So, well, first I'll give an update about what we got here with the Stronghold Fire. So this is 2,300 acres that started yesterday here on, it's just west of Sunsight's Pierce and in the east side of the Dragoons here. So 2,300 acres, and we did have one evacuation zone. You'll see here in the black where there's about 25 residents in there. Not all of them were occupied or primary residents. And here on the other side, we have our set status. We talk about ready, set, go. Set status, so there's 100 residents back here in set status that we're monitoring the fire. So to best be prepared for this, we talk about ready, set, go program. Ready, we should always be ready. And in that, you should sign up for alerts, county alerts on our website, which is cochise.myfreealerts.com. We'll put the flyers and that link in the comments, cochise.myfreealerts.com. So right now, if we were sending alerts, it would go to cell phones in this area. But if you're in town or at work, you're not going to get that alert because your phone isn't out here. So when you sign up for alerts, it ties your phone number to your address. So if you're at work and you've signed up, you'll still get that alert based on where your home address is. And you could also sign up your phone number to a loved one, maybe a parent or grandparent that would need a little bit more help evacuating. So if grandma needs to get evacuated, you could get the alert as well.
All right, so that's good news there. Folks who may not know this information, because it sounds like from all reports indicate that this is going to be maybe a busy fire season because we haven't had much moisture over the winter, right? That's
correct. So it was a very dry winter. It was warm. Talking with the National Weather Service out of Tucson, we do have a high fire risk season coming ahead.
So some good information to be aware of. So to recap on the fire here, the Cochise Stronghold Fire, what do you guys know how it started yet or have any indication on that yet?
I don't have that information yet. There is a fire investigator that will be out and investigating that.
Okay. And as far as any structures lost or any homes lost, what's the status on that?
Thankfully, no homes were lost. We did have one outbuilding, I believe it was a shed, get a little, sustained a little damage.
And where are we at as far as containment right now at this point?
So working with State Department of Fire and Forest Management, they haven't put any containment on this yet.
Are there homes being currently threatened right now at the moment, the way the fire is moving?
Yes, so we do have the evacuation zone right here, and this is a good example of when we talk about the Ready, Set, Go program. This area here is all go. If you're in here, you should be evacuated, and there's 25 structures in there. And then off to the east here is the set status, and those folks, there's 100 structures there, where if the fire jumps this road, we're going to move this area from set to go.
Yeah.
And it's we talk about ready, set, go all the time, but until you're out here seeing it and you go, okay, this black area that burned, that's go, you need to evacuate. Here's our trigger point, and here's our set. So we know, we've pre-planned this, that if the fire jumps, everything shifts and we call another evacuation in this preset area here.
All right. Well, Dan, hey, I know you're busy. You've got some other interviews to do, but it looks like the fire air fire tankers are out. What do they drop, actually, for those who may not know? Because it's usually like this pink-looking substance, right? What is that?
It depends. There's several options, but it's either like a retardant or a slurry.
Okay, gotcha. So they don't actually ever drop really any water around here?
Some of them.
Some of them do?
Different models.
Okay, gotcha. It just depends on the model. All right, Dan DeShawn, Director of Emergency Management for Cochise County. Thank you so much for joining us today. We'll keep folks updated here on the Cochise Stronghold Fire. And Dan, do appreciate you talking with us today.